Aegon's nickname terrifies me, but he wants to train my son. He's got a learning of 16 and a martial of 22. I'm going to take it. I mean, it's not like Aegon hates me. What could go wrong? Look, we may be about to do something pretty bold. He isn't branding me a traitor, but he's branding my kinsman, so the current Lord Paramount of the Westerlands, he's branding him a traitor. And we have a strong claim on the Kingdom of the Westerlands. So it could be that if Lord Paramount Tydos loses the Westerlands, that we could gain it fairly easily. So hopefully that works out. And if you're wondering what I'm doing down here, I'm trying to get some dragon lore. And I don't know when the event is going to fire. I may need to start moving on and then it'll do it. Maybe. Nope, didn't do it. Well, we'll figure out exactly how to make it fire, I suppose. Well, I feel like an idiot. You have to have an egg in order to get dragon lore, so... Oh, that's never gonna happen for us. You know? I've been trying to use factions to gain, but I don't think I'm joining very popular factions. Oh. And that's okay. I guess that's fine. We have a lot of gold, though, so we need to see what we can do with that gold. We need to maybe make some improvements to Winterfell. Actually, I'm going to wait. We're currently under mild winter, and we may as well save our gold for the time being instead of wasting extra gold and extra time to accomplish the same thing that we can do once winter lifts. During the last few days, my brother Sir Harold has been acting strangely indeed. I have just been informed that his aggressive behavior and episodes of extreme anxiety have been caused by rabies. Good lord. I've never seen rabies in this game. But that's not good. He's my brother. And I'm his heir. Crap. I don't want to gain Quebec back. I just gave it to you. Ah. My daughter's husband has a dragon egg. The heir to the Iron Throne. Who's really not that bad. Let's check on our son, see how he's doing. He got shy and arbitrary. I don't remember if he had those already or not. He's a squire at least, that's good. Actually, I think I brought him on as a squire, I did, yeah. Still has willful and brooding, so hopefully those end up with good traits. His intrigue is improving, base of 8. He's still only a trained fighter, but that's all he can get from Aegon and from myself, so unless they have like a formidable fighter as their master at arms down in King's Landing, then there's not much we can do about it. So I'm hoping for a couple of different things. One, I'm hoping for winter to end, and I'm hoping for a hunt. And also, we got to figure out exactly what we're going to do about... I don't want to be a commander for you, Aegon. Got to figure out exactly what we're going to do moving forward, because right now we're just kind of maintaining status quo. And I'm not about that life. We gotta figure something out, and I think it's gonna be something a little bit different in this series, but I'll clue you in once we get a little bit closer to making that happen. Okay, winter is over, and so Winterfell is going to have a new building project, and then we're gonna take our Master of Coin, our Lord Treasurer, Place them there in Winterfell. That actually brings the time for construction way down. Yeah. A little over a year, like 18 months. And then it'll be done. We'll be able to reassign back to collecting taxes. So we take a little bit of dip in tax modifier only to increase our opportunity for faster construction. Here's a fun event. Every ruler needs to go out and meet the peasants in person from time to time, just to make sure they still know you exist, if nothing else. As you visit the locals of Greywater Watch, you speak very frankly about what you think of them, something that they take great offense to, it seems. You look back to ensure that your guards are there to keep you out of harm's way, only to notice that they have all gone into the local tavern. Before you know it, the peasants begin to throw things at you. So I can run to safety, or I can try to outrun them. I have 50% chance I get wounded, 10% chance I get maimed, and 40% chance I get away safely. I'm going to try to run to Lord Halland because I think that means we have the potential to become friends, which kind of a aftermarket Ned and Howland friendship. Plus, he's a formidable fighter. So, I mean, and look at that entry. Good Lord. As you get closer, you can see Lord Halland II standing in a doorway waving at you. You hurry towards the castle, and once inside, Halland quickly shuts the door, safe at last. Who would ever have thought the peasants would be so easily insulted? So now I owe him a favor, crap. Well, there you go. And it looks like he used that favor to become a spy master, which is fine because his intrigue trait is much better than the guy that I had on there before. So I'm cool with that. We had a peasants revolt up here in Deep Down, and had a little bit of raiding going on down here, so I just chased them off. But as soon as this army attaches, I'll set up my combine my units. Do I want to lead the center? Yeah, I do. No, I want Benifer. Then I'll take the flank. Yeah, Benifer's a organizer. Malthus is good on the edge, and so am I. So we'll move quickly. That siege is happening rather fast. And there's no way they can escape. There we go. We crushed them. My lord, news from Sunspear. Sir Clayton Tackerton was imprisoned by Oberyn Martell. Okay. Not as interesting as I thought that was going to be. Alright, we won that battle. Oh. Was that for the Iron Throne and not for me? Wow. That's really cool. Arya the Red. That's one of the best nicknames I've seen her get. Let's check on our heir. Birthday should be... Yeah, his birthday's coming up here in just a little bit. Look. There's the hunt that I was waiting for. In the county of Flint Cliffs. Probably nothing is going to happen, but that's okay. Once Garion turns 15, we should have a better idea of how he's going to turn out, because we'll see his adult portrait. A lot of his childhood traits will go away. Oh, look, he has stubborn. Man, you think you can trust the king? Okay, you've gathered your followers and your hunting dogs. You've saddled your horse and prepare your weapons. You're ready to set out to hunt the great white stag. This time, it will not escape me. And look, Castletown just finished. That happened a lot faster than it said it was going to. But, I mean, he looks pretty kingly. I mean, look at the chin. He's got the nice, you know, stout, high cheekbones, thrust out jaw. I mean, he's not the handsomest guy in the world, but slap a good beard on there, he'll look very kingly. Let's check how our factions are doing. I'm the only one who wants to lower Crown Authority. There is a faction to depose King Aegon. There is a faction for Edric Storm. And there is a faction for Lord Tyros for the Westerlands. Certainly he's not the only claimant, y'all. Fine. Okay, so the next phase of construction will begin shortly. I'm going to wait till I get a little bit more gold and then we'll start in on that. Guard stations number 2. We need that in order to build Modest Estates 3. And then we need that to be able to build the next phase of Castletown. So these 3 are going to be kind of stacking and building on top of one another until we max them out. And then we can begin on some of the other stuff, you know, the stuff that build our levies and our garrison here in Winterfell. The tax modifiers are really important right now because we want to be able to gain as much gold as possible moving forward. I don't want to have to struggle for gold in the future. I want to be able to have kind of an expendable income, and look how much that boosted. Just building that one building, we went up almost 10 on our tax. It's awesome. So yeah, if you're looking, I would always start out building up your gold and then begin to build your armies. You can always hire mercenaries. You can always dish out some gold to improve opinions of your vassals in order to raise up higher levies from them. Then in the meantime, you know, after you kind of have a solid grip on how much gold your county's bringing in, then you can begin to build up some of the basic buildings that add to your levies, add to your sort of the garrison at your castle, that kind of thing. It just kind of all evens out. If you have the gold as your baseline, it all kind of levels out for you. Okay, here we go. We have enough gold now that I feel comfortable building patrol posts. And what we're going to do is we're going to place our... Oh, I just placed them there. Okay, so we're going to have to wait a little bit longer in order to make that, in order to put our Master of Coin there. In order to oversee construction. We need to select a new priest. We've got one right there. I think, what did it say? April that we could reassign our counselor? Yeah, 13th of April. That's fine. We'll deal with that. I think we really need to be careful because, oh look, I'm Keeper of the Swans of the Iron Throne. Shield of Lannisport. I don't know exactly what that entails, but I'm not going to go to the tourney. But here's the... Oh, it's a melee. We really need to take a look at our heir because I'm a little nervous. My ambition was to groom an heir. And while I feel like we've done an okay job, I don't feel like we've done nearly as good as I had hoped. I mean, we don't have the greatest of stats. Marshal of 17 is okay. Everything else is remarkably low. And we've done okay for ourselves, I suppose. He's going to have a martial education, so he actually should have, like, brilliant commander, and so that should boost that, I think, by 8, so he should end up with 16 martial. Oh no, it's gonna go down by 1, so maybe 15 martial, and that's that. I mean, we can work with that, especially if you take a war focus or even a hunting focus adds 1 to it. So there's a couple different options that we have in terms of how our son turns out. Look, he got envious. That adds to his intrigue, but it really, really, yeah, look at that. Okay. I don't know if it's going to be a struggle or not, but I think it's definitely going to be interesting. I do need to, while I still kind of have some vitality, we're 40, we need to change to the seduction focus. I've gone ahead and brought in some ladies that I think they have good traits. There's some strong, there's some giants, there's some quick. This girl is actually my kinswoman, so I don't know how far removed she is, but it is a Lannister thing, so I don't think our kids will be like inbred or anything. She's the son of, or the daughter of Lancelin Lannister, so probably a totally different line. I'm not going to be your commander, Aegon. Stop asking. Gosh. Can the guy take a hint? Did we put our Master of Coin? Yeah, we did. I'm fairly certain we did. Okay. Construction will finish on the 17th of December, so not that far off. Here we go. Midnight snack. We're gonna... Let's quote love poetry. Oh, look at that. We're gonna take her as a lover. And we're gonna move on to the next lady. That was really quick. That'll actually start to boost our intrigue if we can kind of continue on that path. Alright, Mira is the giant. Laura is the strong one. Let's see if we can seduce Laura. I want to have a couple bastards. I only have 2 kids through Arya, and she's well beyond childbearing age, so we need to produce children somehow. And I don't want to divorce Arya because she has kind of cemented our grip in the north. So awesome. She's responded, a conquest by rumor. Some carefully placed words, where they can be easily overheard by notorious gossips, can be more effective than a love letter. Laura must have gotten my message, for I found a lock of hair wrapped in silk with her personal seal in my chambers today. So she's definitely interested. It'll be good to have another event. Look, my liege, armed thugs attacked me while I was investigating the rumor of a plot in Winterfell. I barely escaped with my life, and am now severely wounded. Wow. Sorry, bud. I guess that's what happens when you call in a favor to get yourself put on the council. So let's leave her note to meet us by the stream. There we go. And let's, you know, love poetry worked last time. Let's try it again. No? Okay. We're going to have to make another move. But that's okay. At least I know it won't work with her. It's probably because I don't really know that much. There we go. Look at that. My son has finished his education in military strategy and command. I notice with pride that he has attained nothing less than a masterful knowledge. Brilliant commander. We did it. Now we got to pick another ambition. How do we want to do this? We can befriend King Aegon. See our house rule the Iron Throne. Have 5 kids. Can make the 8. We're going to have Valyrian steal the next generation because Arya has Longclaw. So that's going to go to us. What to pick? What to pick? 50 prestige for having 5 kids? That's not worth it. I mean, it's going to happen anyways, but it's not going to... 50 prestige isn't worth it, I don't think. Let's try to make the 8. I don't know that I've done that. Let's try it. Look, seduction in the wild. Here we go. Make a lewd suggestion. And she runs off. Okay. Never mind there. I thought we were going to have an opportunity. The good thing is we're coming up close to the end of the construction phase. Look, here we go. So let's confess love. See if that works. Doesn't work. Okay. Man. Spending way too much time on this. So we built guard stations, which is good because now we can build small estates. I'm going to leave my Master of Coin there because that didn't tip us over the what I consider to be my safety zone with gold. So we can leave our Master of Coin there. Hopefully I get like the nickname the Builder or something. I would really like that. It doesn't happen very often. And I already have the nickname the Hunter, so maybe not. Let's see. An informal event. Made sure to attend this minor event in Winterfell so I could seduce Laura. We've been dancing and conversing all night, and she's clearly responding to my advances. There we go. Meet in my room, milady. There we go. Let's take her as a lover. Okay, now let's check the list. That didn't count. Oh, okay. I've done the north and the west. So we need the Riverlands, the Vale, the Reach, the Stormlands, Dorne, and the Iron Islands. Iron Islands is going to be the hardest because I don't think we're going to be able to invite them to court. Let's look and see if we can find a worthy lady from around. There's some rivermen. I want to make sure that they're good characters. There's a couple girls that had quick up here. Okay, that's another one down. She's Reachman. So, and she's a little older, but that's okay. Let's love her and leave her because she's not going to produce any children. Let's look at her court. I was able to find everyone except for the Iron Islands. That's the hardest one. Well, I actually found a Dane girl. That's the only reason I really picked her. She doesn't really have very good traits or anything like that. So, let's seduce her. There we go. None of these girls are married or even have lovers, so that should help. Let's flirt with her discreetly. Oh. Despite never getting a chance to be alone with Myria, I do believe my winning personality has impressed her. She is attracted, plus 25. That's good. That's good. Aegon wants to appoint me as a counselor. I'm going to decline. Winter is coming, so I'm hoping our construction goes quickly. Oh no. This dude was fighting a war for the Stormlands. Meet in my room. There we go. Let's leave her because she doesn't have congenital traits that we want. Look at this. I have discovered a promising candidate that could potentially be strong-armed into joining our factions. Lord Paramount Lewis of the Trident. Ask politely and see what happens. Alright, we need to find the next girl. Reaper's Rest. Yeah, this girl's a Stormlander. Again, no congenital traits, but I was really just trying to finish make the 8 and get all the things that go along with seducing that many women. Honored Lord Paramount. Fine. I do not like this, but for the sake of the continued prosperity of the realm, I will agree to support any faction of yours. Please don't make me regret this. Nice. Okay, so we actually did get him to join the lower crown authority. You know? And look, Aegon's son is trying to depose him. That's hilarious. I'm going to start a faction for me for the Westerlands. Because I have a strong claim, and I should be. Uh-oh. Look at that. Bastard son. Lannister on Lannister. It just, you know... I can ask for legitimization. I'm just going to acknowledge it as mine. And we're going to give him the struggle focus. We'll see how he turns out. Martin Snow. I love it. Bastard names for the North are always the best. Command of my liege's armies should be reserved for those of high status. The likes of Idric Storm enjoys this privilege, while I do not is an insult. Well, he's asked me a bunch of times, so I'm gonna deal with it because I don't really care. Here we go. Seduction in the Wild. Let's leave her a note. Let's get her alone, and then let's make a lewd suggestion. Oh, okay. Never mind. She didn't like that. She's flattered though, so that helps. Construction needs to finish quickly. 31st of October. Winter still hasn't hit, but it's on the horizon. We got a letter from we got a raven from the Citadel. Let's get her alone again. And let's confess love. There we go. Again, no congenital traits. We're just gonna leave her. Okay, so that knocks off the Stormlands. We need the Riverlands, the Vale, and the Iron Islands. So here's the girl I have from the Vale. She is married. She married my courtier. Let's seduce her anyways. She may not be able to produce a... She may not be able to produce a bastard, but at least we'll be able to knock the Vale off of our list. Let's make a lewd suggestion. Oh, that was easy. And let's just leave it. I don't want to run into any issues. I don't want to kill Lord Magon because my daughter is married to him. They haven't produced any kids yet, though. He's a dragon rider. I'm going to decline that. Okay, so that knocks the Vale off of our list, so we just need the Riverlands and the Iron Islands. I invited a girl from the Riverlands, I think. Yep, right here. And she's strong. She's 35, but she's not married, so maybe there's a chance she'll have a kid. She's a little bit older in terms of childbearing age, but that's okay. Come on, construction. Oh, it's going to be done here pretty quickly. I'm not worried about it now. 31st. Let's make a lewd suggestion. Look at that. And let our love grow. Alright. And Modest Estates just got built, so that helps. We need more gold to make anything else happen, but I think the next construction project is going to be Castletown level 4. And then we're at 3 out of 5 right now, but we need 442 gold to make it happen. But that brings our tax income up again by 3, which is going to be great. The next after that will be Steward's Tower, and then Modest Estates, and then Castletown again. We could probably hold off after that. The Castletown is the biggest thing. That produces so much income for your castle. Okay, now we need to figure out how to make a girl of the Iron Islands come to Winterfell. Okay, I don't know exactly how we're going to do that, but we will. So listen, this is Crusader Kings 2. When you can't invite someone to court, you kidnap them. If they won't come willingly, you make them come regardless. So, our target is this lady, Irica Sunderly. And no good congenital traits, but she had the highest plot power for kidnap. Laura just died of poor health. That stinks. So, that is currently our plot. We'll see if that event triggers. The plot power is 118. I did pay off these two people to come into the plot, and that's fine. We'll see exactly how that works going forward, but yeah. Hopefully that fires. My exploits have produced another bastard child. House Harbaugh. We're going to acknowledge him as mine, so he's a Lannister. He's a Riverman, though, so there's always that. I still have not seen the event fire. Still sitting at 118. Look. She's gonna try to kill my unborn child? No, you're quick. Don't do that. Good. Hopefully the child comes out quick, too. I don't usually hire courtiers unless they're super exceptional, and this guy is not. I'm gonna command this guy to end his war. Good. Now, we need this event to fire. Come on. Look, the child is quick. It's not a boy, but that's okay. We'll acknowledge her as mine. I wonder how much Arya hates me. Oh, not much. You would think she would hate me a whole lot more. But she doesn't, so... Whoa, we're still waiting on that event to fire. Come on now, come on. Okay, I imprison this girl and lay with her. I guess is the right way to say that. I forced myself upon her. I became cruel. Everybody hates me. But we have done it. All the conditions are there. We've fulfilled the ambition to make the 8. But was it really worth it? Was it really worth it?